Hi, I'm Elizabeth Kindig,
Hi, I'm Robert Castello.
and we're nominating Shauna Knight for the Excellence in Theater Education Award presented by Carnegie Mellon.
When Mrs. Knight was first hired, she was going to be solely our choir director until a drama teacher at the time, Penny Hedge, got her involved in musicals as the show's orchestra director. Then Mrs. Knight pursued theater arts and directing various musicals for our middle school. But when Mrs. Hedge passed, Mrs. Knight stepped up to become the sole leader in our theater productions. She has only progressed from then to now, going so far as to get a master's degree in pursuit of providing a better education for her students. Now she puts on a middle school musical, a fall play, a one-act show with one act for the 7th grade and one act for the high schoolers, and a spring musical.
Mrs. Knight has provided a great education to every person she has met. She has this sort of magnetism that attracts the best inside of everyone. It could be the immense dedication she has for her work, or it could be that she doesn't waver when putting her best foot forward. She leads by example, and what an example that is. She has changed many lives for those in theater and those out of it. Overall, she works really hard to provide the best education and best experiences for every student who walks through those auditorium doors.
For 22 years, Shauna Knight has been the choir director as well as heavily involved in our drama department at Chippewa local schools. Throughout her years at Chippewa, she has inspired many students and fellow adults.
But don't just take our word for it. Here are some students and colleagues, past and present, to describe how much Mrs. Knight means to them.
Shauna Knight was my director from 6th grade until senior year of high school, and I was in so many shows with her, and I've been in so many performances with her, whether it was on stage or if it was just a choir concert or a band concert or even a marching band performance. And she has done so much for me. I mean, she pushed me to continue doing musicals even past high school, and now I'm in shows in my college, and hopefully I'm going to do it as a career. That woman has done so incredibly much for me, and I appreciate it more than she'll ever know.
Theater arts is one of the few places where I fit in, and it's something that I can be successful at. So much so where I plan to go in a career for it. And I can attribute that success to Mrs. Knight.
Well, Mrs. Knight to me is just a wonderful person.
She's talented,
Helpful.
prepared.
Dedicated.
She cares about everyone.
Dedicated, hardworking, and passionate.
Supportive, caring, and kind.
Talented.
Devotion. Respectful.
Mrs. Knight is probably my favorite teacher, and I don't know where I would be today without her.